Hello everybody, it's MrLEDiecast. We're going to jump right into it, dive into that bin, pick out 25 cars, rank them from my favorite to my least favorite. No, opposite. Least favorite to my favorite. And we'll get them into a new diorama setup right after that. So, just so you know, there's no funny business. Maybe it's hard to get to the bottom. Alright, we got a little hole here now. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and this one. Well, that one's not in the bag. He doesn't count. And 25. Okay, we got 25. So I'll order these. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go. For those that don't know, I pulled 25 cars out of there. I ranked them from what was my least favorite of those 25 to my favorite. And we'll go through the first couple here pretty quickly because, well, they are my least favorite. That is Drax's car from the Guardians of the Galaxy series. Drax is driving today a Riveted. That car does nothing for me. It's gray. It's Drax. It's nothing special. And I didn't think they put much work into that series, even if it's for the kids. Kids don't want gray cars. Next up, we've got a Hummer. You know, I didn't check the name on. Oh, it's right over here. It's a Humvee. There we go. That one from the Camouflage series. This whole series didn't do much for me, but they weren't all camouflage. That's not much camouflage. I mean, if you're driving a white Humvee around with that camouflage on it, I don't know. I think your army needs to buy some new Humvees. Next up, another one of these split window Corvettes. This one, part of that Crackle series. We've seen a lot of these. We must have 10 of these by now. I think this one has different wheels than the last one we saw. It does have the little Hot Wheels symbol in the window there you can see, but that's that Crackle paint. It is supposed to look that way, but I pity the person that does that to their Corvette. Next up, this is a Dodge. What is this? It's a Dodge XP07. That's a Valentine's Day release. Somewhere on here will be something that has to do with Valentine's Day, right? Maybe on the back. There you go. Barely. That's didn't make out of our top 20. All right, next up, probably the lowest ranking cars with rubber tires. Clunking into the scene is this, what was this called? I forgot. It's a bus. It is the Hall & Gas. That's the Hall & Gas Flintstones bus. Those are rubber tires. Probably not going to see those much on fantasy cars. I picked up a couple of these because I got them dirt cheap. People are giving these away. Not the type of thing collectors are usually after. But I figured maybe someday I could use those wheels. I do some pretty crazy customs. So those wheels might fit into the plan someday. We've got a international, this one fits in the scene pretty well, an International Scout 4x4. That one from Matchbox. That's a fairly new release. I think that one's out in the stores now, and it was, I was going to say that was part of the Jeep series. I don't think that one was. I think that's part of the main lines. Oh, I'm pretty good. We're at least getting into some decent ones. 81 Camaro in orange. That's why this one ranks so low for me. Not crazy about that orange and the yellow, but yeah, what you gonna do? That Camaro came out in 2017. A Zotic. Supposed to look like a high performance sports car, European sports car. I don't remember the history on this one. I don't write down the history on all the fantasy cars. There's the bottom if anybody's interested. But I don't think there's too much of a story on that Zotic. We've got a, is this a 38 cord? It's 38 cord, right? Yeah, 36 or 38. Can't read it. Too small a writing. We've seen a lot of these. There were a lot of these. There was a lot of variations on this particular one. This one has the Hot Wheels symbol on the fender there and different tires than we saw before. This one always looks good with that light. The green's a little bit duller in real life. Got a couldn't talk. Firebird. That one from 2000. I don't remember. That's a Hot Wheels. With those wheels, that's a Hot Wheels. It does not say what it is on the bottom, but I am pretty sure that is a Hot Wheels. With those wheels on it. Eagle, Goodyear. Tires for that one. Here's Thunderstreak. This guy's gone under a couple names. There went my background. Screw up my lighting. Here's Thunderstick. Thunderstick. Thunderstreak. This one in purple. One of the many IndyCar models that they've got. This one Hot Wheels. This Thunderstreak from 1999. Pretty old Thunderstreak. Here we've got another one of those 2011 releases. This was one of my favorites from 2011. And that is the Camaro Z28 with the white interior roll bars and the smoked windows. Got a little scratch on that window there. I really liked the way this one looked when it came out. Camaro Z28 from 2011 Hot Wheels. Now we're getting into the ones that most people start to get excited about. This one here he comes. That one there. That is a treasure hunt, first of all, but that is from 2011. Treasure hunt. That's the custom Chevy. Not my favorite casting, but I do like this one, and it was a treasure hunt, so sort of hard to find. These days, you can get this one pretty cheap at the shows. But that one was a treasure hunt from 2011. Here's a Matchbox Model A Ford. Are we in our top 10? We're not in top 10 yet, so we're at 11. This guy just outside the top 10. If he was in a little bit better shape, he might have cracked the top 10. This one we've talked about before. His little pieces here get knocked off all the time and broken. Tons and tons and tons of variations of this Model A Ford. Pretty nice. All right, we're in our top 10. So, to kick off the top 10, we've got a classic Packard in black. Black all over. Kind of unusual. Black interior on that as well. That one, I have no history on that one. That is an old one, so I'm going to guess that's from... Total guess, but I'm saying early 90s on that. That is a total guess. There's the bottom. Number 9, Jeep. Jeep CJ7. This one from 1989. And this one would have been way up the list. Except this one's in kind of rough shape. It has been played with. Little rusty wheels. It could be cleaned up if I wanted to take it apart. I don't usually take these cars apart if they're this old, I figure. If they show a little wear and tear, that's just fine. The roll bar is a little twisted on it. It's been in a rollover or two there. So this one, again from 1989, there was at least a white variation on this. I think there were quite a few variations with that eagle on it. Next up, 56 Flash Cider. This one from the 2001 series. That is the Truck Stopper 5-pack Flash Cider. This is the only one of these we have. Vintage auto parts on the side of it. Nice decorations on that one. Alright, we're into the top 7. Yep, this is number 7. This one, I do like this one. Of course, Matchbox cars probably going to outweigh the Hot Wheels for me most times. I know that's not most people's preference, but this one, Matchbox Super Sport. This is the Super Van. Is this Super Van? Nope, Chevy Van. 4x4 Chevy Van. That one made in Macau. There, we'll flip it over for you. Made in Macau. Don't remember the year on that, but the Matchboxes are a little harder to figure out the years on. And I don't really want to put that much effort in it. This casting always really beat up along there. There's something wrong with the mold that this came from, and always has, it's all ripped up there along the roof. But that's a Matchbox. Not a super fast, doesn't go back that far, but a very cool Matchbox. Okay, next up, this one, a 2013 Lancer Evolution. This one from the X Games 5-pack. Boy, that 5-pack sat on the shelves for a really long time. So this one, I think we picked this. The little secret of with our 5-packs, we usually pick up our 5-packs around Christmas, and we buy all the 5-packs that are still on the shelves around Christmas, and usually we can get them for about $2 a piece here. They're usually dumping them at that point on sale, like, you know, 5 for $10 or something like that. The older ones we have to get at the shows, but the new ones we don't usually buy 5-packs. Price is about right. If you're buying new cars, 5-packs are just $1 a piece, but there's usually cars in there that I don't really want. Alright, this guy's a little bit of a mystery. It is, I believe, a Ford. That one is a Johnny Lightning, right? I believe so, yeah. Johnny Lightning, rubber tires. It's got a 2000 date on it. This one, I bet, got his parts all chewed up here if he got played with. But that one, pretty nice looking. I thought about using this guy for his tires at one time, but he ended up into the save bin, so he'll keep his tires. This guy does not roll very good here. This one, I did not check. This one, a Ford Coupe. That one made in China for Matchbox, so it is not that old. We actually see that one quite a bit. I really like this casting. It's a little off size. It always seems huge compared to the other cars. That one is number 4. So now we've got our top 3, and if this is 3, you know the others are pretty good. This one rolling in. That one with rubber tires. That one is a premium model Shelby Cobra Daytona Johnny Lightning. That from the American Glory series. I believe this is a real car. I think we've seen this one in model form before. But boy, I like that one. Rubber tires on that. We can take a look at the bottom of it. And that one is pretty nice. That was a contender for number 1. Next up, another Cord. This one from 2003. That one from the Hall of Fame series, so that means it has rubber tires. This one with yellow rims on it. A yellow interior, is that, yeah, yellow interior, clear windows. Here's the bottom. The cords don't have too much on the bottom if you want to see that. But that one, a 36-38 cord, just like the other one. Here's the other one we had, that green one. So, 2 cords. Pulled 2 cords. Well, we've got a lot of them in that bin. So. Hall of Fame series. Buy your cars in lots, kids. I would probably never buy that car otherwise. This one I wouldn't probably be able to afford. This one is a J.C. Whitney exclusive from 1997. Look how premium that one is. Never been played with. That is mud. That is part of the tampo on the windshield. This one, a very, very nice model from J.C. Whitney Auto Parts. Back when there were more stores out there other than just Targets and Walmarts. There were exclusives at other stores. Take a look at this guy. Very nice. Got the mud splashed up on it. We had 2 Jeep CJ7s in this one. Here's the other one. So, nope, that's not the same model. I take that back. Boy, those are similar. I thought that was a Jeep CJ7. I don't believe it is. Unless they've redone the casting. What is this one? There's a question. Huh, there's a question. Somebody can tell me. I don't know my Jeeps. I thought those were the same castings, but they're not. Slightly different. Same interior pieces. That's funny. Well, there's a mystery there. Somebody can tell me the story. They might have redone that casting. Same interiors. And one, they might not even be the same model or same make. Okay, that's going to do it for this one, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.